Naoya Inoue defeats Nonito Donaire in the finals of the World Boxing Super Series. So Inoue wins a unanimous decision. One card has it 114 to 113, very close. Another card has it 117, 110. And another card, I don't know the score, but all three cards for Inoue. So that now means that going into this fight, Inoue was the IBF champion, Donaire the WBA champion. Inoue unifies both belts. So he now holds the IBF and WBA, and also wins the Muhammad Ali Trophy for winning this tournament. So Inoue, the monster, superstar from Japan, gets the victory. I'm going to just cover or analyze the fight how I saw it. Now, looking through and listening to Sky Sports commentary and reading a couple of articles online, everyone had it as a hard fight, a hard-fought contest, and a very closely scored contest. I beg to differ. A hard-fought contest, yes. Donaire was game. He was game all night. He made it difficult for Donaire. He caught him with some good punches, and a lot of the rounds were close. But even if a lot of rounds are close, if one fighter wins a lot of the close rounds, to me, it doesn't make it a close fight. It means that, that guy has won a lot of rounds, so he's way ahead, but the rounds are tough, if that makes sense. So that's how I saw it. I actually agreed with the 117, 110 card. I scored it. I had rounds 8 and 9 for Donaire. Big. He won those rounds big. Round 1 could have went either way, but I gave it to Donaire. But every other round I gave to Inoue. And, a lot of those rounds were close, so maybe some may have scored those rounds even or give them to Donaire. But from what I saw throughout the majority of the fight, Inoue, celerity of hand speed and foot movement was evident. Hand speed much quicker, landing more punches, and Donaire missed a lot. And I just think that maybe because Donaire was like 36, 10 years older, and expected to lose, that maybe because he had more resilience than we thought, it kind of makes you think that he did better than what he was doing. But, I didn't see it that way. I had Inoue winning clearly. And Donaire did do well. He should be proud of how he fought in this fight, considering he's an Asian fighter. And, maybe if they had fought both in their primes in a time machine, both the same age, that fight would have probably been a lot more closer. So I'm not going to cover every single round, I don't need to, but I'll just cover, for example, the second round. So the second round is the round when Donaire cut Inoue. He cut him to the eye, and I had Inoue in front in that round for the majority of the round. It was late in the round, Inoue threw a left hook, which just missed, or it might have just hit him, but after the left hook, he stayed in that exact position, and Donaire countered with a left hook, and his left hook hurt and cut Inoue. And after he cut him, he chased him down, but he hardly landed any punches. Inoue was swift on his feet, moving backwards and circling towards his left, and he didn't take advantage of that. I'm not saying he didn't take advantage, but let's put it this way: Inoue was winning the round until he got cut, and after he got cut, Donaire didn't do anything to win the round. So you may have given that round to Donaire, but I didn't. I gave it round to Inoue. And yeah, like I said earlier, throughout the fight, Donaire missing a lot, because Inoue hasn't got that Mayweather sort of defense where he'll stand in front of you and roll the shoulder and miss every single shot. For me, it's more of his defense is moving backwards, and as he moves backwards, as you're throwing a punch, he would just move backward and just miss your shot, and then just circle around to the left and come back at you. I will say that what may have made it look like Donaire was winning the fight was the fact that he did most of the walking forward. He was walking Inoue down, but not landing. Inoue was moving backwards. But watching Inoue fight in the past, he can fight going backwards or forwards, and he can do that effectively. And Inoue was wicked jab throughout most of the rounds. Jab to the face, jab to the stomach, lead right hand. Yeah, good stuff. Round 8, I gave to Donaire. One thing Donaire did really well throughout the fight I noticed is that I had him missing a lot, but he threw loads of left and right hooks to the body, to the lower rib, and he wasn't missing those. And I had him, behind, but I have a feeling that in round 8, those body shots caught up with Inoue. Because even though Inoue's, been like 10 rounds before, a few times, whatever, I don't think he's been pushed that hard at that stage of the fight. So I think that those body shots, they got to Inoue in round 8, and he might have just questioned himself a little bit, saying, you know, have I got this? Have I got enough energy to get through this fight? And, you know, in that round, Donaire hooks to the body, hooks to the head, a few short uppercuts. He definitely won that round. And I was like, okay, interesting. Round 9, another Donaire round. Donaire's right hand really accurate in this round, and he's landing a plethora of shots, not just one. He's landing a plethora of shots. In the earlier round, he lands the odd shot here and there, but he can't have a succession of exchanges that he lands upon. You know, but in this round, he has. Later in the round, I think it's like a minute and 50 seconds left. Inoue normally has a good fast snapping jab going forward or backwards, but this time it was a lazy jab. It misses. Donaire counters with a right hand. This right hand, it rocks Inoue. Inoue looks to grab, then backs off, and the look of his body language is like, you know, Donaire could maybe stop him now or really hurt him. What happens? Donaire follows him around but throws nothing. And about 20 seconds later, Inoue punches his chin, waves his fist to say, yeah, I got my second win back. Now, that might be a mistake, because for the rest of that round, Donaire doesn't actually touch Inoue with any shots, and Inoue doesn't do much either, but he's recovering and getting his second win. Round 10, Inoue back in charge, you know, doing what he wants. Still, you know, Donaire still respect due, you know, because he was always sort of like coming forward and always looking like, he looked like he had Inoue thinking more and moving backwards more, you know, so credit to Donaire. Round 11 is when the knockdown comes for Inoue. 3-punch combination, and funny enough, the first 2 punches missed. The jab misses, the uppercut misses and grazes Donaire's gloves, and then he throws a left hook to the body which goes underneath Donaire's rib, but I think hits him like just on the left part of his solar plex, and Donaire does this funny dance in a circle, like he's like, what should I do? Then he just hits the floor, goes down. When he gets up, Donaire is just like, Inoue is just throwing like everything at him. Hand speed, foot speed, left hooks to the body, right hooks to the head, uppercuts. But credit to Donaire once again, didn't go down. He withstood the storm. I thought he was gonna get stopped in that round, but he didn't. 12th round, Inoue, throwing what he wants. I mean, lovely combinations. Fast left hook, right hook to the head, steps back, comes back in again. This time, straight left jab, right hook to the head, just confusing Donaire. And I had him winning that fight clearly. So, yeah, the monster, as he's dubbed, he's now 19 fights, 16 KOs. Donaire, I think, lost 7 fights now. And yeah, and Inoue now the winner. He's now IBF, WBA champion, Ring Magazine champion, and also the WBSS final winner with the Muhammad Ali trophy. And yeah, sweet moment after the fight. It's on the Sowlin brothers Instagram. Donaire's in his hotel room with the Muhammad Ali trophy, and he's talking to his sons about, he's got 2 young sons, talking about losing. One of his sons is crying, and he said, listen, you do your best, but when you lose, you take it like a man. So I believe that Inoue had lent Donaire the Muhammad Ali trophy just for that night, because Donaire promised his children he'd bring it back to them. So lovely, sweet moment from both fighters. Yeah, Inoue is the Ring Magazine champion. Who will he fight next? Well, Zolani Tete holds the WBO belt, so that'll be a good fight. And Nordine Obwala holds the WBC belt, so I'm sure that Inoue will want to unify those belts. But how did you score the fight? Do you think I'm well off with the 117-110? Did you think it was close? Let me know. This is MSLB, Mark Sterling Loves Boxing. I'm out of here. Bless you all. Peace.